How's it going, guys? We meet again, and I hope you are having a great day. Today, we shall proceed to our Year 5 English lesson. Today, we shall continue on English Class 1 Starter Unit Lesson 5. If you have your digital book, it is on page 8. Let's talk about today's objective. At the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to describe things with adjectives. Let me start today's lesson by asking you a simple question. If you look at two of this picture, what are the differences between them? As you can see, both are jewelry. But what are the differences? Apparently, the first one is expensive, and the other one looks cheap. Let's try another one. Look at both of these pictures. They are handphones, right? But what are the first words that cross your mind when you look at them? Well, for me, the first word that I look at the first picture is, this is a new handphone. As for the other one, this is an old handphone. What about you? What is the first word that's crossed your mind? Let me give you another example. If you look at the screen of the new handphone, it's big. And then when you look at the small handphone, it looks small. Okay guys, the words I've used to describe the things earlier are called adjectives. So what exactly are adjectives? Adjectives are words used to describe things and people. So before we proceed to today's lesson, these are the vocabulary you are going to learn today. Unpopular, unpopular. Bad, bad. Horrible, horrible. New, new. Cheap, cheap. Boring, boring. Fast, fast. So these are the vocabularies we are going to learn in this topic. Next, let's do some reading activity. After reading, find the opposite adjectives for the word in blue. Let us give it a try. Send us your photos. What have you got in your pocket? I've got money, a pen, my ID card for school. That photo isn't very nice. And my mobile phone. It's old and slow. Now it hasn't got a good camera. I want a new mobile, but they're expensive. Paul. We shall continue to the next one. What have you got on your desk? I've got books, 1 or 2 old video games, and these mini speakers. They're small, but they're really good. And I've got a photo of my cousins in Australia. They've got a pet parrot. His name's Sinbad, and he's really popular with my cousin's friends. We haven't got a pet. Ben. Let's try the last one. What have you got in your bag? I've got my books for school, my mobile, and I've got this present for my dad. He hasn't got this book. It's about cooking and it's very interesting. If you like cooking, Maria. Let's check the answer, shall we? Let's find the opposite adjectives that appears in the reading. Number 1. What's the opposite adjectives for nice? It's horrible. Number 2. What's the opposite adjectives for old? It's new. Number 3. What's the opposite adjectives for slow? It's fast. Number 4. What's the opposite adjectives for good? It's bad. Number 5. What's the opposite adjectives for expensive? It's cheap. Number 6. What's the opposite adjectives for small? It's big. Number 7. What's the opposite adjectives for popular? It's unpopular. And the last one. What's the opposite adjectives for interesting? It's boring. So there you have it. These are the opposite adjectives that appears in the reading. Alright, let's proceed to the next activity. We can use adverbs of degree to describe an adjective. So what exactly are adverbs of degree? We use adverbs of degree to describe our emotion towards a certain adjectives. Let's give an example. Let's try happy. So I'm going to use adverbs of degree to describe the adjective happy. Let's try the first one. Not very happy. As you can see, the sloth is not very happy. Let's try the second one. Quite happy. As you can see, the sloth is looking quite happy. Let's try the next one. Very happy. Look at that. The sloth is actually very happy. Let's try the last one. Really happy. As you can see, the sloth is looking really happy right now. So there you have it. These are the adverbs of degree. Not very, quite, very, and really. Now let's repeat the sentences we have talked about adverbs of degree for the adjectives happy. The sloth is not very happy. The sloth is not very happy. The sloth is quite happy. The sloth is quite happy. The sloth is very happy. The sloth is very happy. The sloth is really happy. The sloth is really happy. So there you have it. This is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next one.